There's the auriculopalpebral nerve, which is like before it splits, and then we have the dorsal auricular that goes up to the ear, right? Or rostral, sorry. And then you go up to palpebral, and that goes up here. But then kind of up here where it goes off, I don't think the palpebral gives them off, but this little dude, it's like a spaghetti sticking up straight. That's what I've been told is the zygomatic temporalis nerve. And then this one down here that kind of sticks out is the zygomatic facial.
Can you go there from the beginning, like from where it was down there again?
What is this? This is auricular
Temporalis.
Temporalis.
Okay, so I can try this. You guys are.
I don't remember seeing them ever.
Okay, so
There's really
we have
not that many nerves.
facial nerve coming out of here, and then so I said auriculopalpebral, right? And then it splits real quickly into the rostral auricular, which goes up here. And then we have that palpebral. And then, so zygomatic temporalis, zygomatic like facial. And then we also have the facial nerve has the dorsal and ventral buccal. So we have dorsal buccal going across the top of the cheek, ventral buccal going down the bottom of the cheek, and this is the buccinator muscle, or no, masseter muscle, sorry. And then buccinator's down here. And then this is the parotid salivary gland going across the cheek.
The duct.
Yeah, duct.
What is that again?
And this is going to be, I think it's trigeminal. It's the auricular temporalis. And the horse, the two dorsal and ventral buccal nerves are going to be both going across the top of the cheek. And then this parotid duct is going to be going down by the jaw and the bottom. It flips around. So that's not going to be going across the middle. And then back here we have the caudal auricular, and there's going to be one diving deep, and so that's going to be the internal one, and then there's another one that just continues. So it's like this guy, one dives deep and the other one kind of continues.
Oh,
and
no, there are two nerves.
Yeah.
I thought it was caudal auricular, and that was all we had to know, but there's a deep one too?
Yeah, an internal.
No, not that you have to know.
So I think somebody like asked me, I was like, that's that one.
And I also know that this, there's a cervical branch, which goes
this right here.
That right there. And also there's, sorry.
It's a cervical branch of the facial nerve?
Yeah, facial nerve. And then there's a, there's one, oh no. No, that was veins.
Okay. And then for veins, right, we have, what is this?
External jugular.
External jugular, then we have, is this masseter?
Maxillary.
Maxillary.
I
always do this. So why is it?
There's a masseter vein, but it's branching off from underneath.
Okay. So maxillary, and then we have linguofacial, and then it splits into lingual and facial, right?
Actually, lingual splits off right here. If you look on the horse, you can see it.
But in the horse, it's obvious because there's a branch branching off. Where's lingual?
I thought here it does branch down.
I think it does branch.
No, well, I mean,
in the horse.
When we learned it yesterday, if you look at the poster, this is a superficial something else. The lingual is separating at the level of the ear. So the lingual is all the way deep in there. But
so this is linguofacial, and then so lingual's supposed to be deep somewhere.
So if they pointed to something here, it'd probably be the facial.
You can actually see it back here.
Oh, careful with the nerve.
Sorry.
Interesting.
Okay, so linguofacial, then this is going to continue as facial.
Yeah.
Facial. And then we have the dorsal nasal vein, and we have the angular something.
Angularis
oculi. Angularis oculi.
And what's the significance of that?
Has no flaps.
Has no valves.
Why is that important?
So
no flaps.
infection can go backwards, and go down the bloodstream.
And it also cools the blood or something.
Cools the brain is what they said. Yeah, by like some sort of crazy weird.
What was it again? Angularis oculi.
Yeah. So remember
orbicularis oculi. That's this one.
Muscle, and this is angularis.
That's why you get an infection in your brain.
And this is the sublingual and maxillary.
Mandibular.
Mandibular. So this is the maxillary vein, but this is the mandibular salivary gland.
So maxillary vein. This is the mandibular. What was up here?
Mandibular salivary gland.
Carotid again.
Carotid's going to sit on top of this.
It's here in the ear area, which is why they just pulled off some of it.
The carotid gland with the duct attached to it.
What is this part after? This is maxillary. What is the branch into? We don't even know.
We just know maxillary.
And this is lingual facial. We said up
We
until
don't
like
have to
here or
know,
something.
And then
like
lingual
caudal or
and
And then
facial.
lingual.
Just
And this
caudal
is facial.
auricular.
Okay.
That's facial until here, and this part is,
Not this.
Oh,
You
it's
don't
only
have to
facial
know
up
this
until
one.
here.
yeah, this part right here is a different vein. So what's this one?
I don't know.
Angularis oculi.
Oh, the whole thing? I thought it was just
From there
here.
on.
Oh, I don't know.
I thought it was maxillary and then angularis oculi.
Maybe
That's what I thought too.
Nasal.
Maybe that's.
Does anybody know the ear parts?
Yeah.
So we have pinna, right? Or the
The pinna,
auricle. And then this part was like
Scapha.
Scapha is like the center triangle.
And what are these edges called?
Helix. And then antihelix is
The bean.
antihelix is the bean. And then
This part.
there's tragus and antitragus. What's
I think this is tragus, and the back part is antitragus.
Oh, that's true, because there's like we cut it off, but there's like a notch here. So
Yeah.
tragus, and then antitragus is like from the notch, and then like including this doubled over part.
And then there's scudiform cartilage.
What is scudiform? Is that
Scudiform, it's on the other ones better. It's a place, it's a cartilage point where all the muscles attach to. It's called scudiform in the dog or scutulum in the horse.
Oh, I didn't know that. Scutulum in the horse.
scudiform? Scutulum.
Scudiform, scutulum. And it's a cartilage, it's like, and it's on that one where you do the superficial muscles, that one. You can actually see it. It's like cartilage surrounded by muscle, and they all
Okay, and then for the arteries dog, we have.
brain.
Oh yeah, cool.
Oh,
They
wow.
just did that. That wasn't
Yeah,
there
that
like that
wasn't there
before. What is this? Internal.
That's common carotid.
Right, common carotid, and then this is cranial thyroid, right?
Right, because that's the thyroid gland.
Yeah.
So actually cranial thyroid.
Okay, so internal carotid, cranial thyroid.
I'm like in your way.
And then there's 3 branches in here. One of them has a bulbous bottom, and that one is, I totally forgot the name.
It's internal carotid and external carotid. So actually we only have to know common carotid,
Okay.
dorsal, cranial thyroid, and then the one, if I could just, the one that goes, first of all here, you can see that the carotid actually gets enlarged, and there's like a little enlargement there. That's called the carotid sinus, which is where like the baroreceptors and stuff are.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So, and then it divides, the common carotid branches off into the external carotid and the internal carotid.
And the internal carotid's the one that's
It's like the first
sinus?
one. No, the sinus is just the bulby part of it.
So the sinus is on the common carotid?
Yeah.
Okay, and it's a carotid sinus.
And the common carotid branches first off of.
The internal carotid branches off the common
Internal
carotid
carotid, and this is
first.
external carotid?
And then this is external carotid, and that's all we
Okay.
have to know. So common carotid, cranial thyroid, internal carotid goes in branches first. This whole thing is, we don't know what they are, but the external carotid goes up here, and then we just have to know the carotid sinus, which is the bump right.
This is cranial thyroid, we said, right?
Yeah, 'cause thyroid, like,
It's on this angle really well. Do you see the bump?
Yeah.
Are you going with the artery sky?
yeah, there's only like 3.
Is there someone? Oh, I
So-
Go ahead and do